I'm an angry man. I mean, my wife says I'm angry. Some of my kids have said that. And sometimes early in our marriage, I would rage. I threatened people. I broke furniture. I punched holes in the wall. Ralph Crosley, my friend in Vietnam, he would say I was angry too. As a matter of fact, one time recently, I was down at his house and we were talking with his wife and he said, "Downer, remember the time you almost shot down a helicopter?" You see, we were going out on Operation Swift, and we gathered up, and one of our sister companies had been almost overrun, and we're going out, and then we stood down. They stood us down. They said, "Okay, it's going to be suicide for you to go. We're not going to go." That was about 11 o'clock at night. And then suddenly, about 5 or 10 minutes later, "Okay, now we're going to go." And first of all, we're thinking, wait a minute, suicide 5 minutes ago, and now we're going. So we're getting ready to go. Suddenly, this sky jockey comes in, this chopper, and now it's dark. I give the guy a break. He's in a war zone. He's taking hotel company out to get golf company, and everybody's getting shot up. And so those guys had their hands full flying those birds. But here he comes, this sky jockey, dumping that helicopter almost on top of me and blowing that dirt and sand all over my clean, well-oiled, well-functioning machine gun that I was going to get to use in about 25, 30 minutes. And so I lowered the gun, and I probably said, "No, Downer, don't shoot him down, don't shoot him down." So I didn't shoot him down. When you're angry and raging like that, often you're tired. You're physically tired, you're emotionally tired, and you're spiritually tired. On the emotional side, maybe we need to clear away some of the challenges we have that are making us feel overwhelmed and just take on a reasonable 1 or 2 step process of getting back in the game. Spiritually, we need to find the faith of the Lord Jesus Christ. You see, fear and faith can't occupy the same places. And so as I find faith in the Lord Jesus Christ and gain faith in the Lord, He fills my heart with faith, and that pushes out the fear and the rage. And then on the physical side, it's a 3-letter word beginning with F. This is something that you may not be called much. I was called committed. I was called honorable or something else, hardworking, but I wasn't called this very often. Maybe you should have some fun. Some fun. I'll never forget, after Operation Shelbyville, we were coming in through the Antenna Valley. We're going to have some more action in about a day, but we didn't know that. But there was just this quiet in between 2 battles. Not only that, but we're in a valley. Not only that, but it's not a rice paddy. There's a lake. There's an honest-to-goodness lake in this valley. And the captain, a smart man, set up a perimeter watch. And while half of us guarded the perimeters, we dug in and set up a perimeter. The other half of us stripped down and we went swimming. And I've never had a better swim. We laughed, we fought, we jumped, we dunked, we had fun. And it was a great time in between 2 battles. So one thing we can do with our anger is to go to God in our spirit and ask Him for help. We can do something practical like have fun. And emotionally we can plan our day and spread out the things that we have to do. And then along the way, are we fun with our kids? I thought I've been a pretty good dad, but I want to be a fun dad. How about just having, in between the 2 days of work, in between 2 big projects, just take a moment and take those kids out and find a swimming hole, find a park to go ride in, find a place to go camping and be fun. Make the goal, no matter what happens, somebody else is guarding the perimeter, somebody else is returning fire with the enemy, somebody else is running the finances and the work and so forth. And if we're fun, they'd like to be with us. And if they like to be with us, we can teach them the great lessons we learned at war without the blood and the pain. We can teach them about competency, character, and honor.